Good day and welcome to my channel. This is Maestro05DX and our topic for today is all about algebraic expression. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos and hit the notification bell so that you will be updated on all my videos. And for our objectives, so at the end of the lesson, each one of you is expected to define variable in an algebraic expression, give the translation of real-life verbal expression into letters or symbols and vice versa, and represent quantities in real-life situation using algebraic expression. For our preparatory activities, so there are two. Let us have first a drill. Okay, give the product of the following. If n is equals to 4, what is the value of 2n? So multiply 2 by 4 and the result is 8. If n is equals to negative 3, what is the value of 4n? So 4n is equals to 4 multiplied by negative 3 is equals to negative 12. If x is 5, so 2x will become 2 multiplied by 5 and that is equals to 10. If a is negative 7, so what is the value of negative 4a? So negative 4a is equals to negative 4 multiplied by negative 7 is equals to positive 28. If b is negative 6, what is the value of 4b? So that is 4 times negative 6 is equals to negative 24. And if b is negative 9, negative 5b is equals to negative 5 multiplied by negative 9 is equals to positive 45. Okay, for the review, let's recall. So by identifying the following, so it is a set of numbers written in special order by application of a definite rule. What do you call that set of numbers written in a special order by the application of a definite rule? So we call this as a sequence. Okay, a number in a sequence is called as what? What do you call the number in a sequence? So that is term. So what is the common difference in 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on? What is the common difference? The common difference is 4. Now, if the Kinelabaw mango tree produced 38 kilograms in 2018, what is the total kilograms of mango that will be produced in 6 years? So just multiply 38 by 6, so that is equal to 228 kilograms. Okay, complete the pattern. You have 10, 15, 20, 25. Give the next three terms. So that is 30, 35, and 40. Now, if you will be asked to give the nth rule, so what is the nth rule of 10, 15, 20, and 25? As we have discussed before, to find the nth rule, the formula in finding or to formulate the rule in finding the nth rule of a sequence. So we have to look for a pattern, guess and check, and then work backward. So the nth rule will be 3n minus 5. Okay, next. So let's say you have 11, 13, 15. So what is the nth rule? What is the nth rule? So what is the nth rule? So the nth rule is 2n plus 1. So let's check. If n is equals to 5, then 2 times 5 is 10 plus 1 is 11. If n is 6, then 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1 is 13. And if n is 7, then 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1 is 15. Okay, so next. So you have 8, 14, 20. So what is the nth rule on 8, 14, and 20? So what is the nth rule? So the nth rule is 6n minus 16. Why? Is it because the common difference is 6? So let's check. So if n is 4, then 6 times 4 is 24 minus 16 is 8. If n is 5, then 6 times 5 is 30 minus 16 is 14. And if n is 6, so 6 times 6 is 36 minus 16 is 20. Okay, so let's proceed to our main lesson. Okay, so you have to analyze the situation. Let's say we have the sum of Mario's age and his cousin McLean is 19. So let us analyze and translate this. So the word sum, meaning you are getting the total. Sum is plus. So you can use the word plus or with the symbol or the plus sign. And Mario's age can be expressed into symbol as X. And his cousin McLean can also be expressed as Y. And is in math is equal. And of course, you have to bring down the 19. Now, if you will see on the given data, you have already the plus and the equal. So, you can write x plus y equals 19. And x plus y equals 19 is, we called it as algebraic equation. So, that is already an algebraic equation. Okay, so let's say we have 4x, 2ab, 3x plus 8. So what we call 4x, 2ab, 3x plus 8. So we call this as algebraic expression. So why is it algebraic expression? It's because algebraic expression is an expression that combines numbers and one or more operation symbol. Okay, let's use again the 3x plus 8. And let us define its term. So 8 is constant. And when we say constant, it is a fixed value and does not change. And then x is the so-called as the variable or the literal coefficient. And a variable is any letter or symbol that represents a number. And 3 is the numerical coefficient. The numerical coefficient could also be a constant. And that is the number besides a variable. Okay, another. You have 4 plus 11. What can you say about 4 plus 11? So 4 plus 11 is a numerical expression. And what is a numerical expression? So that is a numerical expression. It is an expression that combines the numbers and one or more operation symbol. Take note, numerical expression. Okay, back again to the previous sample. Let me use another. So, you have 4AB. So, 4AB is an algebraic expression. Why? It's because it doesn't have any equal sign. So, AB are variables or literal coefficients. And 4 is the numerical coefficient or constant. Now, let me give you the word phrases used in translating into algebraic expression. Okay, we have the symbols and the keywords or phrases. Okay, you have the plus sign, meaning you are getting the sum. You are adding. So, the phrases are addition plus the sum of, more than, added to, increased by, the total of. Once you encounter this phrase or words in a sentence, especially in math, meaning you are adding or getting the sum. Next, you have the minus. So, meaning that is subtraction minus the difference of, less than, decreased by, diminished by, subtracted from, less. So, again, once you encounter this phrase or words, so meaning you are subtracting. Next, you have the X, the period, and the parenthesis, meaning that is multiplication. So, that is times the product of, twice, multiplied by, and of. Again, of in math is times. And then you have that symbol. So that is division divided by the quotient of, the ratio of. Okay, once you encounter these words or phrases in a sentence, meaning you are getting the quotient. And then of course, the last one, that is equal to, equals, is the same as. Okay, now, so different word phrases. Okay, so word phrases. Here are the word phrases. Let's say you have m plus 3. The sum of m and 3. M increased by 3. 3 added m. 3 more than m. So, in algebraic expression, the m plus 3, those are the sum of m and 3. Those are phrases. But if you're going to write that into algebraic expression, that is equal to m plus 3. M plus 3. Next, let's say you have n minus 11. The difference of n and 11. N decreased by 11. N diminished by 11. 11 less than n. N less 11. Now, so These phrases and 11 subtracted by n, these phrases are can be written into simple algebraic expression as n minus 11. Next, word phrases, you have 2 times w, twice of w, w multiplied by 2, the double of w, the product of 2 and w. These word phrases could also be again written in a very simple way into algebra expression as 2w. Okay, again, you can use any letter in the alphabet. Okay, so let's have an example. So, not yet. X divided by 5, 1/5 of x, the quotient of x and 5, the ratio of x and 5. So, this called as division. You are dividing. So, to simplify 1/5 of x, the quotient of x and 5, so that is x over 5. Okay, so let's have an example. So you have the verbal sentences and then equation, meaning we're going to write that into an equation. So a number minus 24 is 15. You might be wondering why is it an equation. It's because uh, we'll be using an equal sign. A number minus 24 is 15. So a number, again, you can use any letter in the alphabet. To write that into an equation, that is n minus 24 equals 15. Next, you have 7 more than 2 times a number is 14. A number 7 more than 2 times. So how many fractions? There are 2 multiplication and addition. So that is 2x or 2a, 2b or any letter plus 7 equals 14. And then you have the product of 5 and a number is 10. Again, you can use any letter. So that is 5 n is equals to 10. You have 6 times a number less 11 is 59. So 6 times. So any letter again. So that is 6n minus 11 equals 59. And the last one is a number increased by 85 is 105. A number. So any letter, then the word increase meaning plus. So n plus 85 is equals to 105. Okay, so next, you have verbal expression. Let's say this is the verbal expression. N is the sum of 45 and 67. N is the sum of 45 and 67. How will you write that into an algebraic equation or expression? So this is already a expression or equation. So that is n is equals to 45 plus 67. And the variable is n. Next, you have thrice the difference of 8 and 5 is y. So, thrice the difference of 8 and 5 is y. So, that is 3 quantity 8 minus 5 close equals y. And the variable is y. And then you have 30 more than the quotient of x and y. So you have x divided by y plus 30, and the variables are x and y. And the last one, a number decreased by 6 is 2. So that is a minus 6 is equals to 2, and the variable is a. Okay, so let us apply this. The sum of a number and 8 divided by 2. The sum of a number and 8 divided by 2. Let's translate. So, the sum of a number and 8. So, any letter. So, that is b plus 8 divided using the division sign. And then, of course, you have the 2. So, that is b plus 8 divided by 2. Or a plus b over 2. Okay, why you have to put that inside the parentheses? Okay, it's because you are dividing. You are not just dividing the b, but since this is the sum of, so of course you have to combine. So you can write any number on a and even on b. Next. So that is again a plus b all over 2. 6 more than twice a number. So how will you translate that? 6 more than twice a number. So let a be the number. So that is 2a plus 6. So that is the expression. So that is the 2a plus 6, 6 more than a number. And a is the variable. And 6, you are more than adding. So you have 2a plus 6. Okay. A kite is flying an altitude of m meters. A kite is flying an altitude of m meter. Considering that we're going to express this algebraically, if its new altitude after raising 25 meters, after raising, so you have the m meters. So let us translate the m meters, and then altitude raising, so you are increasing. And of course, the number is 25. Okay, and then m is the variable, increase meaning plus, and you are adding the 25. And to write that into algebraic expression, that is equals to m plus 25. And the kite new altitude now is 25 meters more than m meters. Okay, another. If expressed algebraically, its new altitude after falling 10 meters. Again, letter B is not actually related to the given data on A. So, expressed algebraically, its new altitude after falling. So, we have the m in meters, and then falling meaning diminish, and of course, the number is, yung falling is 10. So, m is the variable, diminish meaning you are subtracting, and then of course, you have the 10. So, to write that into algebraic expression, that is equal to m minus 10. So then the kite's new altitude is 10 meter less than m. This is 10. Again, the kite's altitude is 10 meters less than m meters. Okay, for our evaluation, you can answer it if you really understand. So, 5 more than x, 8 added to z, twice y, 20 decreased by p, and 12 subtracted by d. And to recap our lesson, so a variable is any letter or symbol that represent a number. And a constant has a fixed value that does not change. And an algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase that uses variables, numerals, and operation symbols. And the last one is the numerical expression. It's an expression that contains numbers and one or more operation symbols. No variable in the numerical expression. And that's all my lesson. And thanks for watching and listening. Okay? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. Goodbye.